Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums, as I, Captain of the Steves, and today, chums, I'm going to be doing some base tours of the bases inside of my Easter planet. So yeah, I'm giving away pet eggs on Tuesdays, doing base tours on Mondays. Hopefully you're watching this on a Monday, and this is probably a premiere, so I can edit all the bases together and make it super quick for you guys. Anyway, let's get into this first base that I'm in right here. I'm just going to wait for it to cycle round to daytime before I actually tour the base. I'll see you when that happens. Yeah, now you may want to see some of this at night, actually. It's actually quite cool. The usage of lighting. I mean, it's like what they've done here, with all these little flat lights inside of the dome here. You know, if it wasn't nighttime, I wouldn't be seeing that. It's actually really nicely lit at nighttime. And it's almost like they've chosen things that are bioluminescent when it comes to their wonders catalogue. And this almost looks like an egg that is hatching. It's very cool. Some nice little seats there to watch the sun as it does come up. Hopefully I'll be able to partake in that when it happens. Having that planet just hovering in the background when you've got all this going on over here. We'll go look at that in a moment. There's another little shriney thing over here. And look at this. I think actually the best time to tour this base is probably at night. So let's head on in. Look at this. I like the use of the artwork. Very nice. Very cozy. I like how you've even used like little alcoves in the wall to put extra decals in. I'm not seeing anyone do that. At least I think you're the first I've seen do that. Very awesome. Very awesome indeedy-doody. Heck yeah. Really like it. I also like the use of all your little lights that you've got going around here. They don't give off a great deal of light, but the light that they do give off is just enough, isn't it? Just to set the ambience. And again, you've got seats just looking out at these vistas, these views. Oh, there's some meteorites falling. Oh, it's so blissful, isn't it? Very nicely done. So who has made this base? So this was Darth Skeptical, and this is Easter Island. Darth Skeptical, this is a very nice, lovely, legible base. Let's head on around here then. Let's have a look at this over here. Now, I didn't think this had fully rendered in, but looking at it, what I'm wondering is if it's just part and parcel of the design. We'll go and have a look at that roof in a moment. Well, let's go inside of here. Let's see what we've got there. They've got a wonder projection of a planet up there. Looks rather lovely. Nice. And we're heading on in here. Oh, this is very monochrome, isn't it? That's the first thing that hits you, is just sort of how grey this is. How subdued the colours. You've really gone for pastels. I like this, with all the like little magazines just laid out. That's very cool. Beautiful use of the decals, have to say. Heck yeah. Little floating cubes. We've got a teleporter here. I'd imagine this will start working when the sun comes up and solar is available. This is like a little church, which I think people forget sometimes with Easter and Christmas, because, you know, Christmas you get presents, Easter you get, you know, eggs and stuff. But it is all about religion, isn't it, to be fair? And so there we go. I do like the odd hot crust button. Oh yeah, it looks like a little mic on the podium. You've thought of everything. This looks really darn freaking nice. Now I don't have to wait for the sun to come up. I can just use my jetpack to get up there, I'd imagine. Let's do that. It looks like the sun is about to come up though. We've got that sort of like lovely red hue. Oh, you know what? This would be perfect. Let's just go sit here. Let's just watch the sun come up, shall we? Ah, we timed that just right, didn't we? Freaking beautiful. Got a little jellyfish next to me. Yeah, I'm glad I chose this seat rather than those ones over there. Ooh, that went a bit janky, didn't it? But look at the reflections in the water and everything now. This game is so beautiful. From where it was to where it is now. I mean, we are approaching the 10th year anniversary. And I have to say, it's freaking awesome, isn't it? Anyway, so there we go. Darth Skeptical and Easter Island. What a lovely base. I think I've seen it all. I hope I've seen it all. But yeah, look, this roof I think is purposely done this way with a little cutout. And I think that's to sort of help project the light and things. There you go, look. Has power come? No, power has not come in as yet. Which means I can't partake in using your base teleporter terminus right now. Bit of a shame. But yeah, you have got a fish tank down here as well. I think this is the only thing I didn't show. You got like a Wonders projection of a little fish there. And bubbles as well. It looks freaking awesome. You've done a great job, Darceptical. You really have. Oh yeah, but over here, yeah. I got no power. No power. Okay, right, cool, yeah. Well, I'll see you guys on the Viewerverse at the next base. Captain Steve, oh Captain Steve, oh Captain. Heck yeah. Why not hit that like and subscribe? Thank you very much. Okay, chums, we're flying down to Big Dave's Scrapyard. And I thought I'd just give you a little aerial view of this because it looks like they've done something fairly wondrous, adding in all their own cranes and all sorts. Well, this looks interesting. Haha! Big Dave's Scrapyard. Look at the sign. Oh, look, the S has fallen off. Oh, I like this already. Right, well, I'm just going to give it a minute just to render in while I have a little sip of my tea. And then we're going to take this in more detail. Look, there's a little keep outside and everything. Brilliant. So, chums, just to let you know, I am on PC right now. My base complexity is set to Ultra, so everything should be popping in. This should be the best it can get, okay? And inside of my networking, I've disabled the multiplayer. So there's no other players here. There's no Corvettes being rendered in, no freighters, no nothing. It is just me and the bases, and that seems to be how this works best. I know people would like to see me tour the bases with the base owner so they can show you around and talk, but it's just not that possible at the moment in current state of multiplayer. Okay, right, well, let's head on into Big Dave's Scrapyard, and I am already in love with this. I love that sign. I like these little poo emojis that you've built out of... I think they're all pill lights, aren't they? They're all pill lights. You've done such a freaking fantastic job. Your work with pill lights is second to none. Oh, look at this security camera with the eyeball. Oh, that's such a cool idea. That is so nicely done as well. That must have taken a while to line that up. Holy fudge. The keep out sign. What? Why has it gone to night time already? Dang it! Alright. How long have I got until daytime? Fudging heck, the night cycle and day cycle. The night lasts a lot longer on this planet than daytime. Right, okay. Well, I'll think I'll wait until daytime rocks around again and then tour this. That sucks! Well, chums. Morning has finally come around, and morning does break at about 6 in the AMs. And it goes nighttime at 6 of the PMs. So, yeah, you have to get a little while to gallivant around. I love the keep out sign. I like this little ladder that goes up on this mezzanine. It's all very believable, isn't it? There's a lot of work that's gone into this. Just in the actual welcome area. And I freaking love it. I think it's so cool. And what is that up there? It's some sort of like little bug mosquito thing. Like a cyborg bug. Isn't that cool? Alright, okay. You don't see that every day, do you? Look, they've got a little toilet here. Oh, that is freaking cool. That's one of the best toilets I think I've seen. That's awesome. What a cool creation. It's even got toilet paper. And it's got a poo emoji icon. Hey, look at all this. There's got a sign there as well. Ah, the wonky sign on here. This is so cool. This is so believable. A little wheelbarrow in here. Load of junk. Load of places that you can ransack. A little stairwell going up here. Ah, look at this control room. Wonky poster. This looks so lived in and so believable, doesn't it? And look at all these buttons, and they can actually work. What the fudge? I don't want to toggle anything, just in case I turn something off. That is so cool, though. Can I just jump out the window here? No. Okay, right. Well, let's head back down. But that is... It's so cool. It's so believable. I like all this piping as well. Look, like little cogs on there. Let's go into camera mode quickly. No way. Look at this. That is so cool. And then you've got this moving crane over here that works with the point that you can turn in your trash. There's a crane that is added over there. Oh, this is so awesome. Man! Ah. What the fudge? He's got a moving sign over there. He's actually grafted one of... That is quite a cool use of bones, isn't it? Look at this area here. It looks like an old ship being scrapped inside of here. There's all ship parts. Oh, that's such a cool idea. CAF 42. Oh, look at this. It's got a diner. Is that time actually... No, the time's not correct. But that is so cool. It's got a clock. CAF 42. Oh, it might be right somewhere in the world. I mean, every clock's right twice a day, isn't it? Let's go inside of the diner. Let's have a look-see. This is so awesome. You see, at the moment, there's no power. And I'm finding this on all bases. All the bases don't have power. But I like this sign as well. Almost implying that you can have milkshakes and food in here most times of the day. And this is a proper American diner. Look at this. I would so love to visit an American diner. You know, like the ones you see in the movies and things. Yeah, we just don't have diners like you do in the Americas over here in the UK. Or if we do, they're really shoddy knockoffs. You can't beat the real thing. Oh, I love the arcade cabinet. That looks so cool. You use the decals on the cabinet. It just works. It looks like Space Invaders. That is so cool ever. And I love your jukebox as well. And it's actually grafted on top of a bike beat. Jesus Christ, Big Dave. Well, it is Big Dave, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, well, Big DK. Yeah, Big Dave Scrapyard. Little storage room here. Oh, this just feels so correct. Jeez Louise, this is an awesome base. Look at this. Rump Tower. It's got a hotel called Rump Tower. Oh, that's mental. Okay, and we've got like some little vending machines here. Look at the coffee machine. That is so epic. No way. And look at this one. How the fudge has he built that? That is so clever. It'd take me all day just to build one of these. Ah, yeah, galactic trade terminals stuck in there as well, like a little ATM. Freaking awesome. So they're actually functional, right? That is so cool. I'm blown away. I am literally in awe of this. I think you can actually go in Rump Tower. Rather than go in, I'm just going to fly up. I'm just going to have a quick nose. That is cool. I think you can get in this top mezzanine here. Yeah. Very, very cool. And look at the view from up here. Oh, what have we got down here, though? Dr. Herb. We've got suds and Captain's Kebabs. Oh, let's go and have a look at each of these. Okay, Dr. Herbs. Let's go in here. Oh, man. And he's actually grown out a load of nip-nip. Oh, dear. Well, I hope it's legalised in this area. It must be, mustn't it? And then let's head on to here. Suds. So what's this? Is this a laundrette? It is a laundrette. No way. And look, these are all of his storage containers. He's actually shrunk them down. That looks so cool. And of course you could use these if you're the base owner, right? Oh, that is freaking clever. Love it. Okay, right, here we go. Last one. Let's go in here. Wow. So this is the kebabs. And look, we've actually got a kebab over there. On a spit. Oh, that's so cool. Very nice. Oh, look at this little cabinet at the end. Wow. Big DK or Big Dave. This is freaking awesome. See you for you. Okay. What are you actually harvesting here? Let's have a look. Supply depot is empty, but I should be able to get something from here normally. It's because there's no power. And I'm finding this at a lot of bases. I don't know why they're not showing with power, but freaking awesome. So there is something there that people will be able to harvest sometime. Look, it's all the way over there. Look, that's cool. Big Dave, this is freaking epic. Really, really cool. Very, very impressicated. Have to say, that is freaking awesome. Salutamundo, buddy. Righto. Well, chums, I think you're getting the feeling that I'm getting with this. I mean, I love the fact that this planet has got the scrap on it, and to see the people's realizations of scrapyards and Easter. I mean, we've had a very Eastery base so far with the little chapel and stuff, and now we've got this as well. I mean, sadly, the teleporter here isn't actually working because of the power issues that I'm having. I like this. How have you done this? I mean, that's some sort of wonder projector. Oh, it's a creature that emits green gases. That's so clever. Okay, all right, mind is blown. That's not my ship. There's my ship. It's been intersected. Right, that's an insurance claim. Look, you've scuffed my freaking glass roof, you git. Where are you? I want your freaking insurance details, liquidator, a long way. Heck yes, give me your insurance details. What do you mean, goodbye? No, don't you walk away from me. I want your insurance details. Get back. Thank you. So there we go. There we are. He's getting me insurance details right now. Thank you very much. Right, I'll see you guys at the next base. Okay, chums, a lot of the base markers are actually covered up with comms balls, so I couldn't really lock onto them, or if I did, I was locking onto comms balls, and then there wasn't a base there, just a comms ball marker. Comms ball markers have been made larger than base markers. It does make it very good fun, doesn't it? Right, okay, so these are all the bases that I can see currently. Now, what happens with bases is it tends to put in maybe 16 to 20 odd bases inside of a base terminus, or you only get to see a certain amount of bases that are actually, you know, renderable, if that's even a word. But you can see here all the titles like Scrapyard Challenge. That's my base name, so it's copied and pasted them. So it can be a little bit difficult to actually find whose base is whose. But I've done Big DK, done Darth Skeptical. That's my base from a different area. I don't know why that's there. Right, so Scrapyard Challenge, we can go see Sticky B. Let's go to Sticky B and let's see what's there, shall we? Heck yes, let's go. Whoop! Zoom! Okay, well, we've arrived at Sticky B's base, and look at this! There is actual runaway mold here. Freaking awesome. Oh, something I should really give you guys, really, is the portal coordinates, better not. So if you do want to come here, if you do want to build here and put down a base and maybe have me tour it. I mean, I'm only going to be doing these for the rest of March, or until we actually get an update to No Man's Sky. But yeah, there's a chance I will be doing base tours every Monday, and it is whatever I see inside of the portal rotation I just explained earlier. Not everybody's bases are going to appear, and I'm not going to be able to tour everyone's, but I'm going to try my best. But yeah, look at this. We've got a runaway mold farm. So runaway mold, once you've actually got your runaway mold, you can convert that into nanites. And yeah, really, really cool. Zap! Take that. Oh my days. All I want is my freaking zapper. Oh, sod it. Doesn't really matter, does it? Runic lens. There we go. It's called something else in this. There you go. Look at all that runaway mold. Then you just put that inside a refiner and make yourself a load of nanites. So, runaway mold. Just wanted to show you, really, people. Not seeing runaway mold inside my inventory right now. No. There it is. Right, so if I pick up this runaway mold and then put it inside of my refiner over here, put some fuel in. There you go. Look at that. We're going to get a load of runaway mold. Now, it does take a long time, but if you've got multiple refiners, like large refiners, you can do this a lot quicker. I'm just going to cancel that because it just makes a lot of noise. But look at this. Cool, we've got some radioactive things here. I like this cabling that you've put there. What the fudge happened there? Oh, there's a teleporter there. Okay, cool. All right, coolio. I like all this desk stuff and the fact that you've shrunken things. That is so clever. I don't know what happens if I try to use that appearance modifier, it being smaller. You've got a load of nip buds here. See, now you've got power. Galactic Trade Terminus. Yeah, oxygen harvester. I like all this. Oh, look, there's a load of refiners over here that you could use. These are large refiners, so you could use that for your runaway mold and process all this runaway mold very easily. multi-tool rack, all shrunken down. Very cool use of shrinkage. I love the large refiners. They look so cute. Right, there you go. And let's head on outside then. Let's have a quick look around here. So we've actually got a runaway mold farm on my planet. This is freaking awesome. Heck yes. Very, very cool indeed. Sweet. Okay, let's have a look. Is there a teleporter in here? I think there was, wasn't there? I like the fact that it's all on like auto switches as well. Let's have a look, see if we can find the portal. I bet it's shrunken down somewhere and really nicely hidden. Oxygen harvesters. That is such a cool display as well, isn't it? Oxygen harvester, a little save point. This is epic. Alright, there's a teleporter here. I went into this earlier, didn't I? And that's taken me underneath the farm. And here we go. Here's a base. I could hear it. I just couldn't find it. It's actually underneath. Love it. Okay, other bases. Right, so we're now done Sticky B. Let's go over to Zeta. Thank you very much, Sticky B, for building such an awesome runaway mold farm. I didn't even know this planet had runaway mold. That is so cool. Warp to waste management and bomb disposal service. Let's go to Zeta 308's base. So we have arrived. Okay, look at this outside in the courtyard. I'm liking these trees. And your little bouncing blob guy. He is very cool and doody-doody. Okay, we'll go look over at the scrapyard in a moment. Holy fudge. Okay, right. Let's just have a look at... I don't know where to look first. This is a treat for the eyeballs. We've got a massive, great big aquarium here. We've got like giant skeletal rocks. A really cool Jurassic display. This looks great. Look at this. Look at this. This is mental. Oh yeah, we've got like a lava rock wall. Giant mushrooms. Rocks of interest covered with foliage that glows. This is mentals. Okay. I like the use of all the parts where you mix the autophage with the existing parts. It all looks consistent. It looks quite cool. I like all your use of decals on this wall. That's very sweet. Look at this wonder projector of a fish. That's cool. Like an Arctic section. We've got a little seating area here. Mentals. Alright, let's have a look at this from over here. We've got a load of cranes up here. We've got a load of extractors. We've got a refiner. Loads of things that you can ransack over here. Get yourself some navigational data maybe, if you're lucky. We've got antimatters. Lovely. Navigational data. There we go. Look at this. Oh, I like this. That's a cool idea. Putting the decals inside of those like underwater tunnely bits. That's so cool. It's a simple idea and it works so nice. Nicking that. I love doing base tours just for inspiration, for ideas. I like the use of putting the cargo on the end of the crane. Seen a couple of people do that. That's a lovely idea. What the fudge is going on over there? Is that a separate base? That's somebody else's base, right next to your base. Darth Getaway's cottage. Red Lion's base. That is so close to your base. Hopefully your friends. And hopefully that was like agreed to. But yeah, we'll probably go look at that one in a moment. But look at this. Loads of storage over here. It's hard to tell what you've placed and what is actual real assets here. It's like this over here. Is that I don't know. But look at all this. Loads of ship parts all over here. That crane's going to be here all day. And it looks so more believable with all those ship parts here. Freaking sterling effort. That looks great. That really does look cool. Fantastic work. So whose base is this? Let's have a look. See, it's Zeta 308. This is so awesome. Bomb disposal and scrapyard. It works so cool. Yeah, dinosaur bones up here. Hold on, there's a whole nother building up here that I didn't see. Oh, look at this. Not sure how I get... Oh, here we go. This says how I get in. There's a little door over here as well. Just takes you out to a mezzanine where you can sit. But that's nice in itself. Like the decal there. Oh, cool. 296, 320, 481. What the fudge? Maybe this is the bomb disposal area, right? Oh god, I'm not going to be toggling anything, just in case there is an active bomb. That is so cool though. I love it. It looks awesome. It looks believable again. Some of these bases are freaking next level. I'm so glad I decided to do base tours and not just use them as set dressing. But you can understand why, right? With multiplayer on, it's just so hard. Right, okay, well, what I think I'm going to need is I think I'm going to need my ship. And I think I need to fly over to that other base that's just in like, because look, there's landing pads jutting out the side. I don't know whether I can use my jetpack to get up there. That's what I'm thinking. Right, let's go and have a look at this base, which is right next door. Yeah. Well, let's land here then. Boom. What an interesting place. I'd imagine these guys are like friends or related or something. Right, here we go. Let's have a look at this one. So this was made by Red Lion 308 and it's called Darth Getaway Cottage. Holy fudge. For a cottage. This is more than a cottage. This is a frickin' city. I'm glad I did this on my PC with ultra base rendering, because I think my PlayStation 5 right now would struggle with these two bases right next to each other. So if you do come here on platforms that are not built for base rendering, good luck. I'm hoping that you can see all of this in all of its majesty. But hopefully, me showcasing it's going to show you what you're missing out on if you're not seeing everything. I mean, even, look, there's parts of mine that are glitching out. See that? That's glitched out there. But other than that, I think that's the only thing that's glitched out from what I'm seeing in camera mode. And of course, I am in camera mode, and there's like boundaries of render and draw distance. So you'll probably find when I get over there, that glitch isn't even going to exist. But I think this is one of those bases where it's a marvel from the outside. I'm not overly expectant much on the inside, because this just looks like it's used every single base part imaginable in their base count towards this. I mean, it goes all the way down this rock face. I mean, look at this. Look at the detailing even down here. And, you know, this is out of eye distance. You're not even going to see this while you're up on the base. This is just extra eye candy. It looks so cool, doesn't it? All right, well, let's head on into this cottage. But like I say, I think the main thing of this base is going to be the outside, right? I'll be surprised if it's got a detailed interior. This is so cool. Yeah, see what I mean? I didn't think it would have... Oh, it's got some bug heads in here. It's got some height to the room as well. You could get a decent-sized Christmas tree in there. Right, let's head on up this way. Let's head on up the structure. Okay, oh, I like this purple netting that you've achieved. That's very clever. It looks like somewhere where Skeletor would live from He-Man, right? Oh, D. Oh, my days. Okay. I found a trap. Yeah. Oh, there is some interior in here. I mean, this is more than I thought that I would see, to be honest. I like all the use of the lights. I like the use of the trophies. All of these skulls, they kind of really work with your theme. Very awesome. Very awesome indeed. Oh, I love your teleporter. Look at that. That's so cool. And we've got some things that we can harvest down here. This works so nicely. Very nicely indeed. Okay. That is so cool. Alright, well, let's head on up to the portal. And let's see what other bases I can hit on up, shall we, people? I guess. So, other bases. And we're going to be going to Jelly Inc.'s Scrapyard. Well, it's not called Scrapyard Challenge. That's my base name. So yeah, we're going to Jelly Inc.'s base. It's like some sort of robot standing on a block. All right, let's go look. Let's go look. Chicka-pow! We just got a new subscriber, people. If you are new to my channel and you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. It does do a lot for the channel, that. Okay. I've appeared at a portal, but I appeared falling. Oh, my days. That'll be why. Oh, it looks like they've just built a little man on top of the portal. Okay. MWK2, high to all. Well, that's a nice little guy up there. Let's go into camera mode. Let's have a quick look at this. So, jelly necks. Awesome. So, if you are teleporting to this area using the portal code, there is only this little figurine on top of the actual portal. It shouldn't cause any issues in rendering in. But because there are quite a lot of bases here, you could be here a little while waiting for things to appear. But that's such a cool little guy, just standing on top of the portal. Very awesome. I like that. I like that a lot. That's cool. The only trouble is I haven't got a teleporter here that I can use, so I can't teleport to the next base without going back up to the space station. So bear with me and we'll reconvene and I'll be choosing another base. But nice one, Jelly Inks. Okay, chums, I think we're going to a Dragon Tamer's scrap. Well, it's not a scrapyard. That's again my name of my base. Right, let's go here. We're going to Dragon Tamer's base. And it doesn't actually give a name. Usually it does on here, doesn't it? But there we go. Let's warp. There we go. Captain Steve, oh Captain Steve, oh Captain. Heck yeah. Why not hit that like and subscribe? Thank you very much. Now I've arrived, and we've arrived at night time, but I think that could quite work with all of these sort of like little fires that are out here. And this does look quite spooky. Now it is at a scrap yard, and we've got these ship scraps, which really work well with the scrap yard, doesn't it? Now we got given these ship scraps so long ago, and then we get the scrapping update that's fairly recent. It does make you wonder whether when they actually put in the ship scrap, whether they already had in mind to introduce a scrap update, or whether it inspired them to do it a little bit later. Anyway, let's have a look around here. Lovely, lovely shrubbery. Okay, well, let's head on indoors. What a cosy little place. We've got a little kitchenette over here. We've got a little barman, little holographic barman. Isn't it weird that they're a Gek hologram, but they make Viking noises? Have you noticed that? And that's been like that since the dawn of frickin' time. Well, since they introduced these guys. But yeah, I very rarely use these little Gek holograms because they make Viking noises. It's just jarring to me. But there we go. We've got a lovely little fireplace over here. A little drawing doodle pad. A way to heal yourself. This is all you need, isn't it? You've got your own light mini bar, you know? Fudge heck yes. Whoa! It's not all you need, apparently. Look at that. They've got their own courtyard, complete with tree and glowing plants. Yeah, I'm glad I came here at night. This looks really cool at night. Okay, well, let's go to the left. To the left. To the right. Oh, wow. What the fudge? This is a strange little chamber. Why, this feels eerie. I don't know why, but this feels really creepy to me for some reason. Let's head on up here. I think it's because there's no NPCs. There's no movement, is there? You just feel like something's going to move, like one of these statues is going to come alive and grab you. Right, well, let's go back through here then. So we went to the left. Let's go to the right. Step it up, step it up. It's all... Oh, okay, we got it. We got the same creepy corridor on the opposite side. Okay. Double creepiness. Okay. What's straight ahead? Zoom. Oh, okay. We've got a different chamber here. This is cool. Wow. Wow, sus. Okay. Ow. We got some posts. We got some pillars. We got some shrubberies. We got a giant freaking creepy head. This is like a Halloween build at Easter. This is not what I expected to see, but I like it. It's really mixed up the varieties. We got a shrubbery in a jar. We got shrubberies growing on light pads. Very nice. We got antimatter reactor. You don't see that often. But the antimatter reactors are quite good for making antimatters. Yeah, well, I just tuned it up with something. But yeah, that should make antimatter at some point. Yeah, there you go. Lovely. We've got a little server rack there as well. Very cool. Appearance modifier over here. Very nice. Very nice indeedy do. Okay. Well, what a cool little place. Go through the main chamber again. Yeah, it's all functional. It's all very cool. Something that I do need. Oh, teleporter terminus. You have one. And you got a couple of landing pads here. What a cool place. Right, well, let's have a look. This was made by Dragon Tamer 25. And I'm not seeing a base name, which is very unusual. Yeah, it just says habitable base. I'm not too sure. That's odd. I thought you had to give them a base name to upload them. Alright, maybe you don't. Okay, right, other bases then. Let's have a quick look then. So we've done Jelly Nags. We've done all these at the top here. We're moving on to Bad Boy Bobby. Let's go there, Bad Boy Bobby. Check 'em out. This looks like a Colossal archive. I think it is a Colossal archive. And when did I arrive? This is weird. Okay. Alright, let me just go into camera mode before I get lost. Let's put the sun in the sky and let's have a look what we've got here. Right, so we are at a Colossal archive. There is a little base hut down the bottom there. And there's autophage parts grafted all the way up this upper mezzanine. So they've kind of made it into an autophage Colossal archive of sorts with little kiosks that they've introduced. So we go look at those kiosks in a mo. But yeah, now I know what I'm working with. Let's have a look inside. Who lives in a house like this? This is cool. It's very techno. And I like the fact that you've positioned doors aiming at the ramps to make it feel a little bit believable. You've got a nice little science desk there. Let's head on up here. Server rack. You've got a nice little upstairsy bit here. The ambience feels about right for an autophage archive. I mean, I think that's what they need to do next, really, is make some more autophage buildings, isn't it, for planets and stuff. Okay, let's get up here, where we saw that there's some more kiosks. Let's head along here. I don't think there's a base portal here. There's no... Because I just appeared in the middle of the field, right? So I must be near to the base computer. Oh, okay, so you stuffed that inside a little kiosk. That's cool. We've got a local map repository. You've added some tables around the NPCs. That works nicely. That works really well, actually. I never thought of doing that, but now that I've seen you do that, I might nick that idea. That's clever. I like that. Simple but effective. I love simple and effective ideas. And then you put the Galactic Trade Terminal in another. You've added your own little posters and things here. Oh look, you've got a weapons terminus here. I mean, some of this, it looks so right for the area, you could walk past it and not notice that you had put it in. And that is a sign of a very good base. We've got a teleporter here. Where's that going to take me? Okay. Alright, where in the fudge am I now? There's another teleporter over there. Let's just take the stairs for a second. What the fudge? Is this like dormitories or something? Recharging areas for the autophage? Who knows? Okay. Let's head down here then. Let's go in the other lift. I have no idea where this is taking me or how high it's taken me. Oh look, it's like a sky bar. That is so cool. It is a sky bar. How high up am I? Let's have a look in camera mode at this. And put the sun in the sky. Oh, we're right on top of the Colossal archive. I didn't even see this inside of camera mode. That is so cool. We're about halfway up. Very nicely done. Very nicely done indeed. Okay, so who was this? This is Bad White Bobby. Hey guys. Okay, right. I'm going to have to fly on back on up to the Spastazione. Because I'm not sure that there is a teleporter here. If there was, I missed it. But that is so cool. Alright, I'll see you at the list. We go hit up another base. Okay, well, we've now done all of page 1, so I think we've gone to about 7 bases or so. Let's have a look over here. We've got Riff Mass, Rifle Mass, something Mass. It's a Mass base. We're going there. Let's go and have a look at this. Oh, look, Sir Ominous has built one as well. Let's go and have a quick look at this base, shall we? Figures. Let's warp there. Chickabow! Say it's walking. Okay, we've arrived, Decated. Look at this. Well, I like this. Again, the use of lights here for nighttime looks great. Look at the staircase. Welcome, and hope you enjoy the place. I think I'm going to. Right away. I love your pool area. That is beautiful, isn't it? Heck yeah. Just want to dive in. And look at this little bar. This is like some sort of resort, isn't it? Like a holiday resort. And I really like this little bar. It's so detailed too. I love all the little decals you've put on each of the different flasks in there. That looks cool. Very nice. It's the attention to detail sometimes. The little things that really go, oh, that's special. Very nice. Oh, look at that. Little, like, furnace going on there. Oh, this is nice. We almost want to go for a holiday here. I guess. My and Ivor's honeymoon will be at this base. Let's have a look, see. Yeah, Riffmas. And again, it's not giving me a base name, which is a shame. Hope you enjoy the yes. Let's head on up here. It's turning into daytime now. How cool is that? Let's just go into camera mode and look at that part over there quickly. So we've got a stairwell up into here. This is cool. Let's go through the doorway. Chickaboom. Got a nice little lounge here. Trophy guy. Candelabras. A winding staircase. Heck yes. Up through here. We've got some autophage gear in here. A jellyfish. We've got a site-to-site teleporter. Oh, we've got like a sentinel being 3D printed or something there. That looks cool. Look at the views on this planet. This planet is freaking gorgeous. It's good for scrap transit, but then when you hit an ocean area like this, not so much. Very cool. Right, let's go into the main building over this side. Holy fudgeonori. The things you people build. Got another little bar here. UN42 CAF. This is cool. I want to go for a holiday here. This is lovely. This is like Airbnb times 10. I like your fridge stickers. That's a double freaking fridge at that. Nice. We got around here. We got a little blob guy. Lovely little sunken seating area. With like speakers, giant screen, heck yes, games console. I'll pretend it's a games console. Look at this over here. Oh look, is it Christmas time? It's supposed to be Easter, but that looks bloody lovely. It's like a little. Oh look, we've got autophages recharging here, so I guess there could be a helper around the house. Lovely jubbly. Oh look at that view of the pool. This is epic. This is such a nice place. We've got the upstairs up here. Oh, look, we've got loads of shrubberies. Shrubberies going on. Oh, we've got dinosaur bones being displayed as well. This is proper eccentric, isn't it? Lovely, like, curved sofa there, looking out. I like the way most people place these in the corner of a room. But the way you've done that, just stuck it like that, that makes a lot of sense. And you know what? I haven't seen that done all too often. That's such a simple idea and very worth nicking. Oh, look, we've got a skull up here as well. This is lovely. Lovely little view of the fireplace. Looks like another plasma screen or something. Oh, no, that's a bath mirror and sink. Complete with a toilet and a bath with a wraparound curtain. Lovely. Very rustic bath. Got like a little egg there. Lovely bedroom area with additional sheeting just in case you need it. This is gorgeous, isn't it? Your own little bar in your room. That makes a lot of sense. Don't have a little fridge and call it a mini bar. Actually have a freaking bar. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. This is awesome. What a fantastic base that you have created. I did enjoy the place. I think it's bloody beautiful. There is something all the way on top of that roof, though, that I didn't see. Let's just go into camera mode. Let's go on over there. Because, look, there's a little pièce de résistance up here. Looks like you can have, like, a little roof party up here. There's a teleporter to get you up there. And then there's a couple of harvestable plants. Very nice. Oh, is this a holo terminus that it's right next to? It is. It's right next to a holo terminus as well. How cool is that? Did I see inside of here? I think I must have done. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I went through there. But it's got like a little back door that I didn't find. Oh, it was right opposite the front door. I just missed that at the stairwell, didn't I? So you come out of there and then you see the holo terminus. It almost looks like a diving board, right? It might have been an idea to put the pool underneath this, because it does look like a freaking diving board. That would have been quite cool. But what you have done is freaking cool. It's beautiful. But then again, you haven't got no water right by it. But imagine that. That would have been sweet as a diving board. Very cool. I mean, this water on this planet, it does look a bit murky, doesn't it? It looks a bit grimy. But what a cool base. You've done a freaking sterling job. Love it. Alright, well, let's head on over to the base terminals. Now, I think Sir Omnis Gaunt just put down a little tiny base here, just so he could get here. And I think that's the same with Wharfie. I mean, there's no images there, so I don't think Sir Omnis Gaunt has actually built a base. I'd imagine it is just a placeholder. I'd ask him on Friday. Same with Wharfie. I know that they came and joined me here at the end of the Friday mission. Okay, let's go and have a look at GG008. Let's go there. Let's warp. Chickaboom. Oh yeah, well, I've arrived, Gated. And this would seem to be a base that's probably now been maybe removed, Gated, because I'm not even seeing a base computer here. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. Unless I'm missing something. Something that's just not obvious. Hold on. There's a load of stuff just floating in. I think this was somebody's base that I've already gone to. And I think they said, oh, there was bugs of it, so I deleted it. It must just be remnants. Must just be remnants, people. Because, yeah, that looks like a deleted base, and it's just cached at the moment in Hello Games' server memory. Right, well, I fly up to the station, and we'll go to the next base. Okay, well, let's have a look at what else we have then. So there we go. We've got Mimich 9. Mimich 9. There's no sort of uploaded thumbnail. Always makes me a bit nervous, but I'm going to go and have a look, see? Because normally, when you upload a base, it normally takes an image. So if there isn't an image, I don't think it's been uploaded. So it could be a work in progress. But let's go and have a look anyway. Since it was last edited on the 13th of the 3rd, so just the other day, let's have a look-see. I am just out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I thought that'll be the case. All right, well, I think from here on in, any bases that don't have thumbnails, I think I will just give them a miss, because it's a wasted journey back to the space station, isn't it, otherwise? So if your base is ready to be previewed, make sure it's got an image, so I know it's ready to be previewed. As we know, the actual titles of the bases don't always appear. Or if they do appear, it gives it my base name for some unknown beknownst reason known to man. So putting WP in the title, or work in progress, like we used to do, doesn't kind of work in modern day, today bases. Your housemate Andy. Oh yeah. That discovered the system. Yeah, lovely. Hello, your housemate Andy. Okay, so I'm going to skip past warfare. And we're going to go to Game Cat Cowboy Dan. Now, I'm a little bit nervous about this one, mainly because the thumbnail is an exact copy and paste of this one. But this one just says current system. Bloody weird. There's some weird things that are happening inside of this terminus, isn't there? But anyway, let's go to Game Cat Cowboy Dan's base. Here we go. I mean, it does look like it's a Corvette from the screenshot. Well, okay then. It looks like I've appeared by a freaking hot tub. Nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Oh, it's got a teleporter. Lovely jubbly. Wow. Let's just have a look outside for a second at base placement. Let's go into the camera mode. So this is by Game Cat Cowboy Dan. And I'm not seeing a base name. But this is cool, isn't it? This would be perfect to launch your Nautilin from. It almost looks like a fishing farm with all these little round circles and holes in the ground. It does look like a fish farm. I mean, it might not be a fish farm, but that's what it looks like from aerial view. This is very cool, very swanky indeed. Let's have a look around inside. So he's put down his little terminuses to bring in his NPCs and things. Got appearance modifier. Yeah, the weapons terminus as well. This looks like he's got his exocraft technician. This looks like a lovely little functional base where you can do daily missions from and things. It's like a little mezzanine up here. Looks like a ladder to get up here. A little storage area. So you've got a couple of storage containers to get some loot from. There's another ladder going up here. And look, there's a little scrappy area up here as well. And that's where his scientist is. It's a working place. I like it. It's different. But it serves all your purposes. It's got all your NPCs here, hasn't it? And it's got a certain sort of ambience to it. I think it looks like a fishing farm. It'd be a perfect place to do fishing and to launch your Nautilin from. It's like some sort of, I don't know, sea or ocean biogenesis lab or something. That's kind of what it's got the vibes of anyway. Very cool. Very cool indeedy doody. I like it. I like it. Very nice. Well, let's go and hit on up there. Chickaboom. Let's have a look at our bases. And let's scroll on down. So we've done that one. We got Marky Mark's. I've already been to Marky Mark's base, haven't I? Marky Mark's base was pretty cool, but I don't think it all rendered right when I went there. There's also Mutley's base, which again didn't render right because I was doing it on the egg giveaway and there was people turning up in Corvettes, calling in freighters, and yeah, it didn't quite render right. So I'm going to revisit these bases. We've got a couple of others there on the next page as well. We've nearly done all of these bases. Let's go to Marky Mark's base. Chicka-pow! This was the one with the glass floors, where you can see a load of bioluminescence, which I didn't see before because I was actually here in the daytime. I did not see all this because now it glows at night. It's freaking obvious, and it looks so cool. Oh my days. Yeah, I came here in the daytime, and it did not look this cool. This is very cool at nighttime, Marky Mark. Look at it. It's a different base at nighttime. That is so awesome, Marky Mark. Okay. Now, we did see a lot of the interior before, but, you know, now we're here at night. Let's see how the ambience has changed at night. It's very nice. I love the little crackle of the fireplace. Welcome and heck yes. Oh, yes, indeed. And holy fudge. Heck yes, holy fudge and heck yes. This looks great at night. And the crackle of the fire, I can still hear it. Oh, that's because there's a second one up here. It's gorgeous, isn't it? A little mezzanine out there where you can just sit and chill. Very chillaxing base, Marky Mark. And yeah, I love all your bioluminescence at night. Heck yeah. Very nice indeed. And then you've got a load of landing pads out this way. It's great. It is really great. It's simplistic, but it's awesome. Nice one, Marky Mark. Oh yeah, where's that terminus? Oh, it is over here. Go hit this up. Lovely jobs. And other bases. Right, you know what? I'm going to go get myself a cup of tea and some biscuits. I'm going to get a little bit of refueling for the last pages of bases, but I might as well warp to this and just leave it there while it renders in. I'll see you in a mo. Now, chums, I've come back from my cup of tea and I'm actually stuck. And I have tried using the teleporter to come here before and I got stuck. So I might have to fly to this one. That could be a little bit difficult. Okay, right, so if I go to other bases, we won't be doing that base just yet. I can't even remember which one it was now, but we'll get back there maybe. But we're going to go to unraised base. So here we go. Yeah, on Inari. Inari. And it's called Tongura Transgalactic. Okay. Okay, chums, well at first glance, and I've just arrived located, this looks like a trading post build. And I only recognise it's a trading post because of the ramp going up here. And then you've got the Galactic Trade Terminal, which is right in front of me, right here, see? But this has been so converted and so changed up, it's very hard to tell that that's what it is. What a cool base idea! Completely taken over a trading post. Now, back in the day, this was one of the very first sort of builds that I did. But I did not do it as well as this. This looks freaking great. Okay, so this was by Inari, and it's Tongura Transgalactic or something like that. I mean, I butcher everything. I'm not very good at reading or pronunciations. Right, okay. Well, look, we've got all these little shrubberies taking over these little gantries. Very nice. Oh, look, we've got a little residence at the back here. Let's go and have a look and say residence. Let's go into the old camera mode and let's go through this door. Oh, my days, we've got a freaking bar with a beautiful view. Where this part is here at the back of the trading post would be ideal, wouldn't it, for a Corvette landing pad? But then again, it's going to completely knacker this base if they do that. But yeah, look at this lovely little bar at the back here. That is freaking sweet. Very nice indeed. And yeah, you can go out here and reconvene onto the other landing pads. But I did notice behind the bar is this stairwell that takes you up to another level. And what do we got up here? Okay. Alright. Just a little exit towards the back of here. Well, what's out here then? Oh, there's a ramp going up even higher. Oh, it's like a little control room. Oh, that's so cool. It's almost like a little cockpit out looking over here, like a landing platform type control room. That's all the way up there. That looks so cool. That's awesome. And then over this way, we've got all these little kiosks over at the back here, which all look like they've got some sort of purpose. This one's like to hoard a load of freaking scrap monitors by the looks of things. How random. It's like a storage room, that one. Nice. Maybe they're going to have a conference and they're going to go in there later and pull all that stuff out. And we've got a load of little prefab rooms. I'm not 100% sure if this is 100% finished, but it looks freaking cool. Oh, look, there's a little Gek on the sofa there, or on the stairs. Hello there, little Gek guy. Oh, he's cool, isn't he? I do like the little proto-Geks. Oh, look at this. Another little storage room. It all looks quite cool. It all looks quite believable. And it looks purposeful. It's brilliant. I really like it. Freaking awesome build. Heck yes. Oh, double thumbs up. Freaking sweet. The only trouble is, I don't think I've got any power here. And I didn't see a portal. So I might have to go back up to the space station to get back to another base. But this is so cool. Even these little storage yards, I like them. Look at these. Aren't they cool? They all just look so believable. Every single base that I've been to today, chums, has been wondrous for its own wondrous reasons. Heck yeah! Okay, chums, we're now on the last page. And I did try to go to Mutley's, but that's the one I got stuck in. So we're going to go to this one. An Overgrown encampment by Monstaro. Now, I think I've been here before, but it was in early days. So let's go there again. Let's have a look-see. Here we go. And I've arrived located at night time. Okay, I think I came here at night time before and I got scared because it looked like a forest maze and I thought I was going to get lost. We'll have a better look-see. Let's have a look up this way. And now it is very overgrown. Oh, look, I've got no power either at the moment. Maybe that will kick back in though after the sun comes up. Look at this. Look, there's a runaway mold farm here as well. That's pretty darn freaking epic. Runaway mold. Heck yes, you can get nanite rich here. The first spawn will rise again. Well, that's kind of daunting and worrying. but very cool nonetheless. It has a certain vibe about this. This is very Halloween-esque, isn't it? But yeah, this is very overgrown. So if I just stand on my ship for a second, there's a couple of landing pads here. I'm sorry. Oh, double jumpiness. Right, okay. Let's go into the old camera mode. That's not camera mode. There we go. Let's put the sun in the sky and let's have a look at this. So you got the Runaway mold farm down there. A little hut down there we just had a look in as well. But look at this nice little forest that we've got. This lovely little outcrop here. Now, I don't know what else is hidden amongst all of this. But it's very cool, isn't it? This overgrown forest. We've got a landing pad over here, complete with decals. Let's head on down these stairs over here. And look, it just takes us into all this forestry stuff. Now, I have tried looking around here prior, and I kind of got a little bit decombobulated. And I couldn't get my way back up. But I did manage to get to my ship. I just called my ship in the end. But yeah, I got very sort of turned about in here, and I couldn't find anything else that was worth showcasing the last time I came here. But look, there's all sorts hidden inside of this forest, like these mushrooms and things. We've got the mold farm in there. But yeah, sorry if I don't actually feature everything, but it is not the most sensible base to make your way around if you're not the base owner, right? And it is very difficult to see through the foliage whether I have missed anything. But I think it's quite impressive what you've done here when it comes to the amount of complexity and foliage that is in here. I mean, look, there's like little crashed ships here as well. I didn't see this last time I was here, and I nearly didn't see it this time I was here. There's a lot of little hidden nuggets inside of your forest, I guess. Anyway, because there's no power at the moment, I don't think power is going to actually kick in. What I might try and do is try and lock onto Mutley's base. I might try and manually find it and fly there, considering I can't get there any other way. The only trouble is it's not giving me base names. It just says hold to tag. Well, I'm not seeing any base names. So, oh, there's Big Dave's. And there's my Scrapyard challenge base. But it just says square to tag. Sometimes it comes up with a name very quickly and then disappears again. Freaking great. You know? What about if I do tag it? No, it still doesn't give me a base name. Well, that sucks. Yeah, so I'm actually finding it really difficult to find Mutley's base. There's Easter Island over there. That's the one I just came from. And I think I've done a 360 now. But yeah, it's very difficult for me to find your base, Mutley. Sorry. And I can't teleport to it because I just get stuck by your teleporter. Next base is Dr. Fett. Yeah, the big dig. Camp. Touch this. Camp touch this. Down, 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 down. Hey guys, Dr. Fett. Righto, well, we've arrived located at Dr. Fett's base. Okay, right, well here's the landing pad. Look at this. We've got a whip implant inside of there. That's going to take my eye out. Travel to garage. What? Garage. There's a garage here. Travel access the garage. Okie dokie then. Access to the garage. I don't know why that keeps popping up, but let's go in here. Well, at the moment there is no power. Sadly, I cannot travel to the garage using your power line. And looking at the teleporter, it goes directly below where I am. I don't think I can. There is no power right now. And I don't even think power is going to happen when the daytime comes up. Welcome, okay, access to the big dig, no photos. I have no idea what you're on about. Alright, we've got this over here. Wow, there's a lot of messages. Okay, what's going on over here then? Let's head on over here. Okay, again, teleporter not operational right now, which I know completely isn't your fault. This is a game thing. And sadly, that's been a bit of a thing in my Halloween tours as well. A lot of the electronics just didn't work. Same with some people's bite beats. They didn't actually activate or start working either for the same reason. Just no power. There's a few things that are a little bit off at the moment in No Man's Sky when it comes to multiplayer, when it comes to base building and all that sort of shenanigans. I'm hoping that this ramp is going to take me down to your garage. Right, hopefully you've got an actual manual way of getting in there. I mean, your teleporter looked like it was going through the ground, right? So I think this is taking me down to your garage. I'm having to take the manual route. Now, what I'm imagining the garage to be is probably one of those giant colossuses. But we'll head on down anyhow. I can see why you put in a teleporter if that's the case, if your garage is down here. Is this your garage? No. No, it's not. Right. Well, I do not know how I'm going to get to your garage. However, the sun has just come back up. I'm going to go all the way back up. And we'll see if power has restored now that the sun is in the air. These ramps look like they're not made for humans. They look like they're actually made for a vehicle. So maybe there is a vehicle somewhere on these ramps that I just didn't see. I mean, this would be the logical place for a vehicle if you was to drive down it, but I'm not seeing any. But yeah, maybe not. It was just a bit of a nightmare walking up that, to be fair. There was no sort of steps. It was all ramps. And I kept getting stuck on the dang things. Yeah, I think I'm missing the purpose of this base, mainly because the power's not working. Even with the sun up, look, teleporters still aren't working. So that's a thing. So out of all the bases that I've visited, the ones that I feel that I've let down a little is this base, because I can't use the teleporter. And it looks like I need to access the garage, which is only accessible via this, I think. And I can't use it. I can't even use these, you know. There's still a lot broken when it comes to No Man's Sky's multiplayer and bases when it comes to power satisfaction. Some bases have it, some bases don't. And it's just hit and frickin' miss all the time. And sadly, this has been a miss. Oh, look at that up there. How do I get in there? Right. Aha, up here. Sweet. There's a little bar up here. Yeah, so I feel that I've let this player down by my limited base tool, but I can only do so much, and I can only do what I can get access to. I did try looking for a manual entry point to your garage, but I cannot find a manual entry point to your garage. So, yeah, sadly that one is a bit of a miss for me. Sorry, but yeah, that's a bit dodgy. I tell you what, let's go into camera mode. Let's see if I missed something down at the base. Because surely, if there is a garage somewhere in here, it's got to have an exit, right? There we go. I found it. It's down there. All right, let's just jump off the side. Okie dokie, here's the garage. This is what I was expecting. I thought it would be this. I guess. Travel centre. Conference hall. So this is what I would have teleported down to. No, yes, it's not working. But that's so cool. Can I call this in? There you go. It's my Colossus. Let's try driving out. That's so cool. And then, of course, you can go and do your waste collection. Very, very awesome. Very awesome indeed. Okie dokie. So I think we did manage to get to see that base in the end. Look at this. That's so cool, isn't it? I think there's a staircase in here that I haven't been up yet either. That's awesome though. I'm glad I managed to find my way around. I don't think I have let you down now. I think I've managed to show your base. Maybe in its entirety. I hope I have anyway. I hope I've done it justice. Because of course there's a lot of time that's gone into building this. It'd be a shame to miss something, but I'd imagine inside of these base tours I've probably missed one or two things. But that's such a cool base. Okay, so whose base was that? Let's remind ourselves it's Dr. Fett, and it's called the Big Dig. Nice, very cool. And I'd imagine if those teleporters would have worked, it would have been a lot easier. But considering you put all the signs up to let me know that, you know, I needed to get down there, it helped me in finding it. So thank you very much. Very thoughtful. Okay, dokie. Oh, nil point work in progress. So I think that one is. I think that one may have just appeared. I don't remember seeing that by Daron 5, but because it's got WIP in the title, I won't go there just yet. It's still a work in progress. So we're going to be going to a mine base alpha, the Eater of Welds, and then we've only got one more base to visit after that, unless I do manage to spot Mutley's, which is probably not going to happen. Okie doke. Well, this is very odd. Look at the size of this tree. Did you find this tree, or is that a base part that you've scaled? That's freaking huge. What the flying fudge? Talk about a tree base. Tree. Okay. And it's just got a simple teleporter there, and it looks like it's going to be harvesting. Apart from, again, we've got a power issue here. Then again, there is some sort of like a little switch there, which could turn all this on. What's down here? Let's have a look down here. Down heifer. We've just got some tripod legs. Should there be runaway mold or something in here? We'll have a look. We'll have a look on person. Let's hand over. Ah. You see, now that should have turned everything on. But it hasn't. Look, none of these solar panels are actually opening, even though it's daytime. Yeah. No Man's Sky is fairly broken at times, people. Look, nothing's extracting. Nothing's actually working. Let's have a look down here then. There's not runaway mold in here, but this is very odd. There's a base computer here. Lovely. And again, I can't get back to and go into visit other bases all too easily. I'm going to have a look around, see if Mutley's base is actually appearing now, but I'm not even... Oh, there you go. Waste management and bomb disposal. No, look, it's still going a bit weird. Yeah, tag, hold to tag. It's just so broken. So broken, people. Yeah. So anyway, I think I've only got one more base to go to. Let's fly on up and let's go and have a look at that one. Yeah, so flying up to the station in between all of these. I'm glad I didn't do this live. If I was doing this live, I'd be getting frustrated because I'm thinking, oh, the people watching are just watching me fly to the station more than touring bloody bases. And that's because none of the power is freaking working. It's got nothing to do with the people that made the bases. This is down to programming shenanigans, I would imagine. And so, hello games, if you're watching this, yes, you might want to look at why base power isn't working. There's some really strange things that aren't working, like base power, but also when you feed creatures. They don't poop. You can't get faecium from the backsides of creatures anymore. They just don't poop. They make the sounds, but no poop appears. There's lots of little things that shouldn't be broken that are broken. You know, what has base power got to do with remnants or creatures pooping? I honestly think that they're reworking. I'm thinking they're going to add in farms since creatures aren't pooping and power isn't always working. I mean, what makes sense? Buildings and poop? Farms, maybe. Then again, refuse collection wasn't freaking obvious, was it? Alright, where the fudge am I? Okay, we've got a little teleporter here. I think someone's just put down a little hut just to get here. Oh, look, lovely great big skull there as well. Nice. Whose base was this? It began with an A, didn't it? Let's have a quick look. Akala. Akala. Steve's at shelter. Oh, well, it definitely is a little shelter. With a little teleporter. And again, the power's not working. I do want to try and find Mutley's base, but I just can't. I just can't find it. What I might do is try teleporting to it and just hold down my jetpack and see if I can get myself unstuck before the base renders in. We give that a go, but I don't think it's going to work. Okay, chums, this will be the last base of this video, and hopefully we'll see a different rotation next week. But here we go. We're going to go to Mutley's. I'm not going to cut the footage. I'm just going to get ready with my jetpack. Here we go. Okay, come on, 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 come on. Let me out, 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 let me out. No, I'm totally... Oh, hold on. Ah ha ha! I got out! I got out! Thank fudge for that. Okay, there we go. So, I'm out. I'm in Mutley's base. That freaking worked. I didn't think that would work, but it worked! I guess. Okay, let's have a look around then. Let's have a look out here. There you go. You can't say that I didn't try. I tried and tried and tried again. Okay, let's go into camera mode. Let's put it into the light in the sky. And this is all rendered in quite nicely this time. What the fudge is that? Is that a landing pad at a weird angle? It is a landing pad at the weird angle. You like putting things at weird angles. Heck yes. That's a landing pad on top of a landing pad. That's an insurance claim waiting to happen right there, Mutley, I have to say. Alright, let's have a look over this way. So we've got a little Colossus bay here. I love this little satellite dish on the top there. That's cool. That really does work as a communications tower. But I don't think anyone's getting up those staircases in a hurry, are they? Holy fudge, that's very windy and turny. Heck yes. And then we go down here. I like your use of the decos on the ramp. That's cool. And then we've got this inside of here. This is awesome. Like a little mini workshop for the actual Colossus. And you've got your exocraft technician there. Yeah, that works. That makes sense. Then we've got the Colossus terminus there. That's cool. And what else have we got here? There was another building. I saw something else. Where was it? Oh, yeah. So we've got that over there. Aha! That's the one I came out of, actually, isn't it? Yeah, there's something over there. Look. Some sort of like... I think we're going to take the Colossus out for a bit of a drive. Ah, look. You go through here. Yeah, let's take the Colossus for a drive. Alright. Bam, bam, bam! Where's the terminus, though? That's a save point. That's the modifications. Oh, no. Okay, that actually worked. Okay. Oh, here we go. Beep, beep. Then you go through here. Look at that. Does it actually fit through? Oh, it does. That's actually really cool. And there is actually a scrapyard just here. That is cool. You built your base in the perfect location for a scrapyard. You put a little bit of thought into your base placement. And that worked really, really well. Heck yes, Mutley. Yes, I'm glad that I persevered, and I'm glad that I managed to see your base. Eventually. Heck yes. Well, there we go, people. We have now toured every single base that I could see inside of that base terminus. And I think out of all of them, I think they actually all went fairly well in the end, didn't they? I think there was only one base where I couldn't really tour it fully. But yeah, I think that went really, really well. And I'm glad that I did it with networking off, with no distractions, and also edited it. So I've left in all the bits that were slight frustrations or a little bit, is this a feature? Is this a bug? I left in all the electric issues because I figured if Hello Games wants to take a look at this, I mean, you can see why events aren't too easy to host right now. And if I did have multiplayer on and I had people turning up in Corvettes, calling in their freighters, bases just don't really stand much of a chance in rendering, especially on my PlayStation 5. And it's on my PlayStation 5 where I can use the comms and talk to the players. I'm having problems with the comms on my PC. It could be my own setup. It might not be the game. But I really don't know. Because I haven't changed anything and I used to be able to do it just fine. So it's just weird. There's just lots of weird little oddness, shenanigan-y bits going on. Anyway, until next time, people. Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again.